profound,
profound, profound,
profound,
profound.
On Saturday afternoon, but you're also obviously not fully experiencing my profound bitching.
And the second stipulation is that the name of the liberal benefactor remain a profound secret.
I thought you were going to say something profound.
What was wrong with that?
I have no idea what he's talking about. The words he says, they don't go together to create meaning in a traditional sense, but I believe it is profound.
You know, you really should read this vagina book. She talks about the profound connection between the brain and the vagina. It really explains a lot.
This interrogation, the blowback will be profound.
Sacred and profound.
After your capture in 2003, you were subjected to a period of 5 years of profound and constant torture.
Yeah, honey. Death is a profound thing to deal with at any age. We all manage it differently.
Our eyes met at the auction. We shared a bleak and profound hopelessness.
It's interesting because she says that you two were linked in a very profound and spiritual manner.
President?
I'm brilliant. That is not in dispute. I have a profound depth of knowledge of the evolution of government.
Yes, but mostly no. I'm saying in a more profound way.
Well, inexplicable, really. Knowing her has had a profound effect upon me.
manual,
Manual. Manual.
Manual.
Manual.
Hey, how much?
Manual windows? Manual windows? Manual windows?
Yeah.
That's how you got those masculine forearms.
Restart themselves.
No, the electrical fires blew out of DCDU. Everything's on manual. On manual. On manual.
Whoa! 1988 Mercedes-Benz 560 SL repair manual. Repair manual. Repair manual.
Forward torpedo. Set the torpedoes for manual detonation.
Why manual?
Read the manual.
Wait! I'm hallucinating.
You have to find the wire that connects the manual override to electromagnet. Door! Manual override!
It's never leaving town. Is there a manual, instruction manual?
Well, she has excellent taste in cars. An auto repair manual for a 1967 Pontiac GTO.
In one of the stalls, cause of death is strangulation.
Manual or ligature?
Ligature.
It's not like there's a manual, you know?
You know.
We can run one of the 4 turbines on manual, but the seawater system's fried, so we can't cool the engines.
A lot of wear and tear on his hands for a guy his age. Signs of manual labor. Like hacking a guy's head off with a saw?
Is she fixing it?
I've got a fridge full of iffy clams. Just read the manual.
The manual's in Japanese.
Well, just do something.
conservative,
Conservative. Conservative. Conservative.
Conservative.
I found it, sweetie.
Oh, nice. All right. Conservative. 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 Does this look good? Is this conservative? Conservative. Conservative.
We'll be ready.
You might want to change into something more...
Conservative? Conservative? Conservative?
Yes.
Do I exist?
Yeah, I've mentioned something like you, but nothing very specific. Oh, yeah, and they're quite conservative, so maybe not those pants.
Politician. He's a deeply religious man and a member of the Conservative Party.
And Foundation. The Atheism Foundation is a think tank. Conservative in the extreme.
What are you talking about?
I'm well aware you have an enlightened attitude when it comes to the hedonic arts, but Marcus is a cautious conservative man.
This is for decency.
Isn't that the guy that's on TV all the time? The one that's pushing a conservative agenda on media groups and community businesses?
Yeah, that's him.
Your drink.
Marisol, my old friend here is becoming a callous conservative. Tell him that your people need our help.
Was developed in secret. Any details are the byproduct of speculation, but sources suggest it will have elements from both liberal and conservative agendas.
Definition.
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 Well, monotony has a new definition. Has a new definition. Has a new definition.
It's a very bad definition. It's a very bad definition. It's a very bad definition. But it does apply to detective work.
You guys think you tough because you're in a little gang? You wanna know what tough looks like? I'm the definition of tough. I'm the definition of tough. I'm the definition of tough.
Don't people just need a college degree if you want to pursue the societally approved definition of success?
Yeah, apparently not. A job is a word. There is a definition for it.
For my money.
You mean move? Move? Is there another definition?
It is useful.
Is that a definition you came to on your own?
I don't understand the question.
And they can't see us. Not from here. We're fine.
Yeah, this is the definition of fine.
Believe in that?
I believe in the original definition of apocalypse. It's Greek. To uncover or reveal.
You can't win.
Well, that all depends on your definition of victory.
Really like to give up.
I like to survive.
Isn't living.
It's actually the definition of living.
Who's naive?
Do you understand the definition of realistically?
Diploma.
Diploma. Diploma.
Diploma.
Diploma.
The diploma says you graduated from Minnesota.
I'm licensed in 3 states.
That is quite enough. You said no profanity. You were done. And here's your diploma, and you are requested junior high's problem now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give out the diplomas. The diplomas. The diplomas.
Let him speak! Let him speak!
Coping. It's a coping technique. Coping's good. Did you get your degree on the internet? Let me see your diploma. Let me see your diploma. Let me see your diploma.
I may lose my job. In which case, I'm a 44-year-old guy with a high school diploma.
You in the streets, but let's remember, you got no diploma. You got no feet. You got no job.
It's a diploma from pastry school. No, seriously, what's the surprise? I'll even take Gail.
Grestic is just brimming with job opportunities for a young man with a high school diploma.
What?
Well, you get your diploma, I'll get mine.
Here's the way life works. You suck it up, you do your work, you get your diploma, and that little piece of paper tells every other person who wanted to quit high school that you can follow through and finish something.
You have to go to some stupid ceremony?
Nope. I'm picking up my diploma at the guidance office and getting the hell out of there.
There's no ceremony in the fall. I'll walk with everyone in the spring.
4. Small towns aren't exactly paragons of digital record keeping, but I did verify he got a high school diploma.
Inhabit.
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 Inhabit. Inhabit.
Are not like the other bodies you have inhabited. Almost every human has been successfully occupied. As with the other planets you've inhabited, we do not change this world.
Please. No, it's fine. And which room would your husband inhabit?
What is it, sir?
And in inhabiting Mr. Loomis, were you ever directed to base your part on Mr. Sweeney?
A stone can be considered to inhabit one of 3 states.
Which is usually an animal of some kind.
But we believe spirit can inhabit all nature. Well, last year, because they know it is inhabited by too many men like me. Men who would die before being another man's slave again.
Is that reserve inhabited?
She said she was there a few years back.
They have a strange desire for certain items. Specifically the belongings of the person they inhabit.
25 years ago, every lower angel that was powerful enough to possess and inhabit a human did.
Time to inhabit my new body.
Occupy.
Occupy. Occupy. Occupy.
Occupy.
I will find some way to occupy myself. Occupy myself. Occupy myself.
It's a monster breakthrough.
It allows more players to occupy a single space at the same time.
$100,000 bounty being offered. Jones keeps Booth and Harold hidden and fed while government troops occupy, and sweep through the region.
I'm almost finished with it.
I've been reading a lot about Afghanistan, and it's crazy. You know, no one has ever been able to successfully occupy Afghanistan.
If you can't wait patiently, feel free to find something to occupy your time. Have sex with my brother, perhaps.
Look, I go to this web forum, okay? It's people who started with Occupy, but everyone's a little more aggressive about change.
Sure. I'm not talking about occupying the same space.
You were trespassing?
Otherwise known as hacking.
Stone was an Occupy Wall Street activist who hacked into a major bank, releasing their emails, which reflected poorly on their business practices.
Happy.
Let me guess next. You're gonna give them a little black market to occupy their time, am I right?
I took it. I'm occupying it. I sent men over the walls with grappling claws and ropes.
Why? It's me. I'm the one that wants to be alone, madam. I asked my partner to occupy your Mr. Keppel.
Their servers occupy more than half of the floor space.
Physician.
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 Amnesia.
Doctors?
Yeah, my mother's a physician.
Oh.
And when I was a child, she thought I might be autistic.
Expat physician, expat physician, expat physician. 2 guards, both carrying Glock 17s and wearing bulletproof jackets. British intelligence, MI6.
Excuse me, I'm a physician. We may be dealing with something infectious that's causing seizures in both of them. I want you to do a blood count.
Surely is.
I feel like if I were a sleep physician, I'd want to go with a more soothing name like Dr. Happy Sleep.
Traven couldn't do this alone. That second signature right there.
The attending physician, Mihail Yurevich, immigrated to the U.S. in 2008, attained U.S. citizenship.
Sir? I'm fine. Let me call the physician. He's examined me. When?
Straight away. But if you'd rather stay in New York, their top physician travels here frequently.
Home in Stowe. It's not a crime to like to ski.
Neither is physician-assisted suicide.
Oh, I agree, and I can't imagine why his family physician hasn't insisted on physical therapy.
That's what I said. Right? Didn't I say that?
Important to leave now. I purchased you a commission. You will join the Mobile 34th as their camp physician. It's an honor.
Her mother is a physician in France.
We need to have her provide samples as well, then.
Sure. Just hold off for a few minutes.
Tell the head of her detail to get her on the plane right away. She has to come back here and see the White House physician.
Capable.
Capable. Capable.
Capable.
Capable.
All I ask is for the opportunity to show you what the Medicis are capable of.
Some time ago, you came to my office. You said you know Paul Briggs. You said you know what he's capable of. What is Paul Briggs capable of? Capable of?
More power here at the company, more control. And we gave it to him at first. I mean, Pradeep was a capable guy.
What a murder suspect is the victim of a government frame-up. Are governments capable of evil? Yes, of course they are. All institutions are, but they're more capable of incompetence.
No, that won't be necessary. Signora Donati knows very well what I am capable of.
At my age, a girl should already know what sort of gallantries men are capable of.
Say that again.
You look here. I will have you know that I, too, am capable of being desirable to a certain type of woman.
No, it's not good, Hank. I know what this guy is capable of. I know him.
All right, then tell me, what is he into?
What happened to Mr. Gates? I've never been under any illusions of what he's capable of, but this is just too...
Eleanor.
You think you know about me? You have no idea what I'm capable of or how far I will go.
It's on both your phones, which will connect you to my direct line. You've seen what Gage is capable of. He's one of our most dangerous operatives, and I have no doubt that whatever he is planning, he is completely capable of carrying out.
Just admitted to motive. And out of all of our suspects, you're the only one capable of pulling that off.
Yeah. You know how you do things you never thought capable of. Like killing for him.
An excuse not to push myself. I'm capable of more, but it has to be something that makes me happy.
Comprise.
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 Comprise. Comprise.
Trust fund, which is comprised of my money. Oh, excuse me. Was comprised.
Simple. We've learned that the bioweapon is actually comprised of two components. Comprised of two components. Comprised of two components.
Hey, so the metal fragment is an alloy comprised of iron, chromium, nickel, molybdenum, and just a pinch of carbon.
Really? In exchange for the loan, we would like an executive committee comprised of 3 partners from Floricagos and 3 partners from Lockhart Gardner.
The Virat was created by the royal families in 1945 as a protective squadron, comprised of vested, mostly Hundiators who served on both sides during World War II.
It's comprised of houses and dormitories, with water and power.
Someone does work there. It is comprised of people.
And a temple is comprised of stones. One stone crumbles and another takes its place.
Match paint chips that we lifted from Sweets' car. Copolymer comprised of ethylenically unsaturated monomers containing hydroxyl groups and other vinyl monomers. May I? So, the victim's bones, they were covered in a sedimentary rock dust comprised of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and sulfur.
Please tell me this has something to do with the case.
This comprises the contents of the Sales family garage.
What am I missing?
What is die-cast metal made of, Dr. Hodgins?
It's an alloy comprised of zinc, aluminum, and copper. Why?
Not you. You're great. Keep coming.
All right, we would comprise the managing board. And with you being the primary shareholder, you could...
Wait, stop. Go back.
Unpredictable.
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 Unpredictable weather. Unpredictable weather. Hills, mountains. Sometimes. Are you unpredictable?
One guy Stanton couldn't vouch for. Says he's too unpredictable.
He's real unpredictable. You know what I mean? I'm scared.
Revenge makes people unpredictable. Steve, I can't have someone who's unpredictable, who's unstable.
You never know. Relationships are unpredictable.
You're like an animal to them. Unpredictable and dangerous.
Life is unpredictable.
Is your life unpredictable? Because it seems to me like everything's pretty much the same around here.
She's been a little unpredictable lately.
It's there, but she's more unpredictable.
Deny.
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 You've refused them 30 times. Do you deny that? Do you deny that? Do you deny that?
We take the blood when we need it.
We don't take
Do you deny calling me yesterday and leading me to believe that you had harmed an innocent woman?
Of course I deny it. I deny it. I deny it.
I underestimated you.
Her name was Rachel. Are you going to deny that she ever lived?
I never wanna put my heart on the line.
There's no point in trying to deny it. Your lemon press gave you away. Presses.
But I'm not gonna deny that.
Castle, how come you didn't deny it?
What do you mean, back there? You kidding? Yeah, if I deny that, then they think it's true.
You're lying.
I'm proud of my work. I wouldn't deny it.
Even with a gun in your face?
Look, you need to stop and listen to him.
No.
I made a lot of mistakes, okay? I won't deny that, but I wasn't after Nathan's money.
But the truth is, I can neither confirm nor deny that this particular UAV belongs to us.
You can't.
No.
Okay, well, maybe you can confirm or deny that these people are dead.
That was funny. You can't deny it. I'm gonna get you a towel.
Transmit.
transmit, transmit, transmit,
Transmit.
Are close enough to paint the target with some sort of homing beacon to transmit coordinates, transmit coordinates, transmit coordinates. If he wants to transmit, then he'll need to get a sample of the Guardian's blood.
This little camera transmits images to the data recorder.
Records everything you say. Transmits it back to Shane's computer. Actually, any computer. What's that?
Transmits to this, my electronic monitoring device.
It's not just a receiver.
It's a transmitter.
Mary, if you try to defuse the bomb, the secondary trigger is going to transmit a signal and the rest of the bombs are going to explode.
We can't transmit because something else is already transmitting.
Transmitting from where?
What?
I can't transmit using this phone because Daniel's distress signal is overriding the frequency.
Route but a signal through the arena Wi-Fi so it still transmits.
Transmits where? Did you get her phone?
Yes.
It'll transmit an encrypted IR code that'll help you get past the security reader. Owen, buy her some time. Almost ready to transmit. Copy that. We'll be ready.
Here's offline. If we reboot it, we could get a charge that big.
We need something that can transmit the load from the generator to Barry's body without shorting out.
Mr. Collier, who do you think makes the equipment that you use to transmit?
Charity.
charity, 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 charity.
You haggle to charity, charity, charity. You're turning goodwill into bad will. 60 grand. Which, for anyone who might be watching my lips, we were going to give all to charity. To charity. To charity.
Sweetheart, why do you think I would hide money?
I want to lead a huge charity organization. Charity organization. Charity organization. I want to lead a country one day, for all I know.
No, sir, I do not come here a seeker after charity or pity.
You have neither charity, nor pity, nor debt.
Hello! And welcome to the Jade Palace Master Kung Fu Charity Auction!
I don't need charity from the son of the man who screwed me over. Okay.
I do not want to be Oliver's charity case, okay? To every day be reminded that I can't give you everything he could.
Do you think that this is the best week to be doing this?
Why not?
Well, we had that charity thing at my boss's house.
Oh, so what? I'm supposed to put off my quest for wellness until we're no longer socially in demand?
Not just. I really like him. He travels the world doing charity work, rock climbs, flies planes.
I think you're going with us.
Oh, these aren't for sale.
Hey, this is for charity. You know you're taking those jeans out of the hands of some needy giant children.
Gloria!
I love you. Have fun.
What is this?
It's for charity. People pay for you to arrest and throw somebody in jail for 10 minutes. And here comes your partner.
Mr. Queen, I met your father once. Charity event. One of the things we spoke of was you.
Okay.
It's my fault. Casey and Dawson, they have this charity thing over at Chicago Med, and I forgot to file the paperwork for them.
Fake,
Fake.
fake,
Fake.
fake.
Yeah, it's John Chambers about the Office Space. It doesn't matter. It's a fake movie. Fake movie. Fake movie. If I'm doing a fake movie, it's going to be a fake hit.
So is it gonna be hard to fake?
Oh no, you don't fake this. Fake this. Fake this. I mean, you can't copy it. I mean, you have to.
Percent?
What's a fake laugh? What's a fake laugh? What's a fake laugh?
It's real.
Totally fake.
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life. Oh, look.
You take a bow, Guy. What? 4 days to fake a 500-year-old masterpiece.
Fake it.
What's this about a sex doll? Should I be in on this?
Charlie Fake shot up, but she didn't use enough O-mouth.
Call from Getty National. Apparently, one of their night depositors slipped in a fake $100 bill.
To the last
time, I am not interested in buying a fake ID. I am hanging up now. Bye.
I came prepared. Fake ID.
How come you didn't tell me that you were going to fake your own death? Don't you trust me?
The way you linger on her when she isn't looking. The smile you fake to play the part. You were lucky.
Please tell me you got him. I guess the attack on his family's company was a fake out, so we'd catch him.
I don't know anything about professional photography. I'm just a flack. But if we can create a fake in less than 24 hours, I think an expert photographer like Adam Galloway.
Immigrant.
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 Immigrant. Immigrant.
Crew preys on local shop owners and immigrants like himself. Immigrants like himself. Immigrants like himself. He muscles in, takes co-ownership of the businesses.
Yeah, did you not hear? I won an Oscar.
Oh, very funny.
Yeah, no, I played a retarded Ukrainian immigrant. Ukrainian immigrant. Ukrainian immigrant.
$3 billion. $400 million just to lock up a bunch of illegal immigrant criminals.
What Spanish do I know? And I'm like, I know, I'll say long live the immigrant. And I'm like,
started this troop, he had 90 scouts. What about the little African immigrant?
Yeah, what about your nephew? Why did he come?
False.
The data was inconclusive. It seems hundreds of healthy immigrants just died in their sleep without cause.
Its darkest dungeon came in the form of a nameless, ageless Eastern European immigrant known simply as the Jovi.
So, we have got a Balinese immigrant who can't take a punch.
Neighbor found them this morning. Recent immigrant from Ecuador, Manuel Fierros.
And Jeffy worked Brighton Beach as a cop, so he knew what was going on, and he was sympathetic to the immigrants.
He just sees me as some dumb immigrant.
And he is in for a rude awakening.
Right, Farrington goes straight through what, Paul?
That makes sense. There's a pocket of Chinese immigrants that lives right there.
Great work, Max.
Thank you.
It's everyone else that's lazy. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any jobs for the immigrants. The ones sitting at home, collecting unemployment, the lazy ones, it's not us.
Justification. 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 Justification.
Justification.
It is always some justification with you.
Do you have any medical justification for your diagnosis or nature?
And that is your justification for the murder of billions?
It sounds to me like justification.
Do you think you can obscure your failure to expose him by using this juvenile warrior's code as justification?
Aurelius espouses a perversion of Stoic philosophy as justification for his crimes.
If I return unarmed, and they find that I did so under these circumstances, with only your orders as justification, it's the only explanation.
The Urca has no escort. Was that not the justification for this entire endeavor?
You're trying to find a justification so you can go home and have sex with Hannah, right?
And in the process, kill all of us.
You want to discuss justification?
Proposal.
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 Move soon. Tonight, the window's almost closed.
I will listen to your proposal, Frank.
You decided to accept Bryce's marriage proposal.
I have been instructed to offer your grace a proposal. What proposal?
See, that's the logic of my proposal. No.
I've gotten to know the commander, and I believe she'd be open to the right proposal.
What kind of proposal?
When the time is right, I will make the proposal myself.
The proposal that I have come all this way to make is one that may at first strike you as implausible.
Which is why I'd like to make a counter-proposal. Men!
I have a proposal for you men.
So, Eddie
told me what happened, that you kiboshed his proposal?
I thought about your proposal. You want my help? This is what I want.
Refer.
Refer.
Refer. Refer.
Refer.
You ever watch the news?
What does the title refer to? What does the title refer to? What does the title refer to?
We'll have to work on his mobility 3 times a week to begin with. My office can refer a rehab facility.
Is it available on the street?
It's uncommon, but it's out there. And get this, users refer to it as the zombie drug.
Some scientists refer to this as the singularity.
Ignoramus. This would be comical if it weren't actually dangerous. Now, I refer not just to my nose.
Chapter 5 becomes an outright concentration camp.
Hey, the sooner the better if you ask me. The fact that you refer to these things as people is frankly offensive.
Today? Oh yes, that Baskin. I refer to most of the detectives here as not Bell.
You? Well, Iris was kind enough to refer me. And the drawings are of Essen, which is how they like to refer to themselves.
You know, I've been meaning to tell you, it really weirds me out to no end the way you refer to yourself in the third person like that. Gets away. Ask before the streak goes around.
Did you just refer to yourself in the third person?
Well, sure, there's a bit of a risk.
I would hardly refer to possibly causing an extinction-level event as a bit of a risk.
Advice. Advice. Advice.
Advice.
Advise.
Why don't you give your son some advice? Advice. Advice.
Want my advice? Fuck him.
Did you want some more advice? More advice? More advice?
No advice, I'm good.
Would you pay for this new outfit? Oh, sweetheart. I give advice. I give advice. I give advice, not money.
That was pathetic.
Let me give you some advice.
Oh, I can't wait to hear your advice. That's so awesome.
Panda, we have to do something. Oh, you're asking me for advice? I'm sorry, Poe. I shouldn't have yelled at you before.
Why don't you just call her?
Call her? Nobody calls anybody anymore. Come on, man. She's 22. She doesn't even talk on the phone.
Wow.
Well, you want to give me some tech advice? Huh?
Here's Winter's tracker ID. Word of advice, don't let her catch you spying on her.
I'm sorry. Some advice? Don't ask questions you may not like the answers to.
Now, do you know why you're here?
Should I? I'm just a Russian party girl, right? I mean, unless you need fashion advice, what you do.
Hey, Rush, want to see a new magic trick I've been working on?
Howard, if I may interject here with a piece of friendly advice, is working on magic tricks really how you want to spend your time?
Okay, Henry. Word of advice. Keep one eye on the bus at all times, because trust me, they're gonna try to leave without you.
Creation.
Creation.
Creation. Creation.
Creation.
My creation. My creation. My creation. My creation.
What is it called?
Amour and Psyche, madame. My latest creation. Creation. Creation.
May I try it?
Oh, my new friends. Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities.
Which is distinctly true of this creation, Your Highness.
Diogenes is my creation, Sherlock. I'm proud of it. You're my brother.
This means?
This kanji is Izanami, Shinto goddess of creation and death.
And before he could destroy it, you used his own creation against him.
What suit?
What are you talking about?
We honor Sid by honoring his creation. So, let's put on a show.
One minute I'm publishing this book on how long-term potentiation initiates the creation of a slow-moving...
Direct causes of those things.
Your accelerator explosion.
Evolutionary leaps follow the creation of new technologies. That simple.
He chose me. He made you. You're literally his creation.
Reference. Reference.
Reference.
Reference.
Reference.
There was this one thing I wanted to reference.
When they laugh, they cover their mouth when they do this thing.
No, I get the reference. I lost the bet.
Okay, but why am I suddenly feeling like Old Yeller right now?
Kind of surprised you know the reference.
For future reference, pink is my worst favorite color.
That don't make sense.
Size would be a good addition to your sobriety regimen.
Future reference, when I say that I agree with you, means I'm not listening.
For future reference, a morgue is not a diamond mine.
It's better. I've asked Miss Hudson to notify me if she hears any mention of the aroma of pumpkin pie at a crime scene, or any reference at all to the scent of baking.
It's kind of the extent of it.
I was reading in the books, and there is reference to one of these guys starting a revolution. But we're dealing with something very old.
What kind of something?
All first references 100 years before Jack the Ripper.
Several similarly mutilated women.
Beckett, are you wearing perfume? And just for future reference, I am partial to fracas.
Doubt it. I tried not to hire too many drug dealers.
Get me a list of employees anyway. I'll have Felicity cross-reference it for drug arrest.
On her bucket list once she got out, she didn't get the reference.
Throat.
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 Be a love. Thomas, where's my water? My throat is parched.
Well, that's the price of freedom. 1,000 hot hands grabbing at my throat.
There's people.
My mother died when I was a baby, and my father has been the only family I've ever known, and they slit his throat. Throat.
Tore his throat out. Finger to the throat means death. Bigot. Well, he's dead now. And got his throat slit.
Or bleeding to death in the sewers. I cut his throat myself.
Until he is proven dead, we have nothing.
I'm sick of listening to you talk.
Let her go.
I will slit her throat.
No, please. Please don't hurt her.
I burned 300 of your people. I slit a man's throat and watched him die. Aim for the throat. Slash, don't stab. Make it deep.
Twitch. Now I'll open your throat. How many more with you?
What?
And I slit his throat in his bed.
The senator promises you a transfer to the VA hospital at...
You haven't got the space. So you'll have to stay on the open wing till we can transfer you.
This petition. If the title is held, you'll need a transfer of title.
Thank you.
I think it's best we transfer him to Bellevue first thing in the morning.
Emily's water moistened the hand stamp on her abductor's hand, facilitating its transfer to the wall. Said he needed to transfer a package of trade secrets to a colleague without his competitors ever finding out the package had passed hands.
10 million? Where did he transfer it to?
Daryl's wire picked up a phone call from Hector Nunez to confirm that the transfer was done.
Tell me what you want.
You're going to transfer $40 million into Starling City bank account 1141 by 10 p.m. tomorrow night.
For what?
For
A few days ago, there was a wire transfer made from Tempest to a numbered account at Starling National Bank.
And what is he so proud of? So he caught a mugger.
He's a transfer from Keystone. Started a few weeks ago.
It's a TDK money transfer truck coming from the Federal Reserve Bank in St. Louis.
Exceedingly.
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 Exceedingly. Exceedingly.
Explicitly told him to go to room 13. I mean, that's exceedingly specific. It's exceedingly specific. It's exceedingly specific, is it not?
Everyone you've worked with here is gone. And there's a reason for that. This bureau is of exceedingly bad odor. Would you agree?
Tell me, is my money being well spent?
Exceedingly well. Exceedingly well. Exceedingly well.
Exceedingly beautiful. Exceedingly beautiful. Exceedingly beautiful.
You are too kind.
In addition to the 5.
Mr. Hayden, you're exceedingly tiresome.
Good day to you, Mrs. D.
And how do we find you on this fair morning?
Exceedingly preoccupied, madam.
Stock insurance.
Yes, your own specifically. We've learned that you have exceedingly thorough coverage. Each one of your 1,342 cows.
Productive night?
Exceedingly. Roughly 104,000 sheets. The search will be exceedingly tedious, but one must, from time to time, outwork criminals as well as outthink them.
Time. I'm giving it to her. And now that she has it, it will be exceedingly difficult for her to let it go. This upsets you.